I remember which one I go to. Oh, great job. It may not be this one, maybe the other one. Guess I was wrong.
A new world approached, one that was dark and cold. It would consume us, for we were flesh, and flesh is frail. Though suits and shields might offer comfort, such adornments would not suffice, not to save us all. So we sought to change what we were. In this manner, we might thrive in a world made poisonous. It was Aita who volunteered to see if it might be done. Aita, my husband, my love. In the end, it changed him, ruined him. He was made a prisoner of the machines. The body might survive, but his mind became brittle to the touch. He begged me for release, for days, for weeks, for months. I pleaded with him to give us time to find another way. But there wasn't one. Not for him. Not for us.
I believe you meet Aita in the Fate of Atlantis DLC. And Assassin's Creed Origins. Assassin's Creed Origins, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's kind of interesting to hear him, see him mentioned here. I honestly don't remember him being referenced here. It's actually kind of cool to see that. Oh, I see. Stop. The second there, I thought it was gonna cause me to fall down to the stairs, so I was hesitant to climb up or platform down.
What is consciousness but a series of electrical impulses? And the body a vessel to hold these sparks. But it is weak. In time, it decays and crumbles into dust. We asked ourselves then, what if it might be replaced with something stronger, something better? So we forged a new vessel, one that might endure. It proved easy enough to enter. But to leave required something more, something wrong. And so this too they abandoned. I wondered, though, were they right to turn away?
It's actually kind of interesting. It sounded like that the Isu were planning on like escaping out into space or something as a way to save themselves. It's interesting because I believe it was recently revealed that Assassin's Creed initially had a ending planned where initially they were going to I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Initially they were going to oh, drop down. Have the final game have you be in space, and this would have taken place possibly after Assassin's Creed 3 was going to be the final game of the series. But they went another way. I remember reading an article talking about that, but I don't know if there's any truth to that. I also saw a couple videos on YouTube talking about that as well, so. Alright, third power source is installed. Let us go ahead and talk to some people and check our emails for the last time. Or hopefully, probably the last time, I don't know. Becca is over here.
Hey, Desmond, didn't Subject 16's...
His name was Clay.
Sorry, didn't Clay say Washington was a Templar?
No, he indicated that Washington came into contact with an Apple of Eden, but beyond that, it's all speculation. Furthermore, judging from the portrait referenced by Clay, the event occurred much later in Washington's life. Perhaps Connor wasn't even involved. It's very hard to know for sure. Just have to wait and see what, if anything, happens.
Is this foreshadowing the DLC? The DLC for this game is the Tyranny of King Washington. Huh.
So what was it like being back at Abstergo?
I didn't expect to get out of there alive. It's a good thing Cross broke down the way he did. If he wasn't losing his mind, I'd probably be dead.
I guess he never really recovered.
What do you mean?
When he first came to us, he was exhibiting symptoms of the bleeding effect. It was real bad. He'd just go in and out at a moment's notice. No animus required. Got a little violent, too, sometimes. It took a while and a bunch of therapy, but we thought we had it under control. Once he went back over to Abstergo, though, who knows what they did to him.
I still worry about that happening to me.
He was raised in an animus, Desmond. There's overexposure, and then there's Daniel. Poor guy. That could never happen to you. We won't let it. Hey, when this is all over, we should take a trip somewhere. Celebratory vacation.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Now listen to you. Italy, Brazil, and the United States, all in the span of a few weeks. And you're complaining about not getting out enough?
Seriously, Sean?
No, not seriously. Are you mad? Trust me, no one wants time off more than I do, right? Do you have any idea how hard it is to crank those database entries out as fast as I do?
I love Sean. He's such a good
The
character.
sooner we're done here, the sooner we can take that vacation.
Alright, nothing more from Rebecca. Let's see if our old daddy Dearest has anything good to say.
Hello.
Hey. Do you think killing Vidic set Abstergo back?
I doubt it. Sure, he pioneered the Animus, but they've had the technology for decades now. Plenty of other people can take his place.
And Cross?
Oh, he was a loose cannon. I doubt anyone's mourning his death. I think these days he was more a symbol than an asset. I'm sorry, I don't mean to dismiss what you did. But it's going to take a lot more than a couple of deaths to stop the Templars.
Did Vidic put you in an animus when you were at Abstergo? They'd be able to search your memories and track you back here.
Oh, they definitely tried, but I made things difficult for them. You can resist, you can cloud up the transmission, or just refuse to move. Eventually, they would have gotten what they needed, but it still would have taken them weeks.
Vidic threatened to put me in a coma once.
It would have made you more pliable. But if the user isn't engaged, it's a mess. I know they've been working on ways to extract memories and let others sift through those memories. Maybe they're even analyzing mine right now. Maybe they'll find us. I don't know. What I do know is that we've got to get through that door.
Yeah. I should probably get back into the Animus. Hey. So, when this is over, and assuming it all works out, I was hoping I could, you know, come home.
I'd like nothing more.
Huh. You know, the ending of this game, this kind of, that line kind of hits a little bit differently.
We're almost there, son.
Really kind of sad, actually. Especially if you played Valhalla.
I regret not asking you to hack into the Abstergo servers while you were there. A couple of well-placed relays and we'd be swimming in information.
We have everything we need.
Yeah, except the key.
We're close.
How do you know?
I just do.
I've been poking around a bit. Did you know there are machines down here that make, well, mana?
Wizard mana or biblical mana?
What do you think? Biblical, of course. The Greeks called it ambrosia. The Indians, amrit or soma. Most cultures around the world refer to a divine food, though I'd say its taste is anything but.
You ate something that came out of a 75,000-year-old machine?
And I live to tell the tale.
So? What did it taste like?
Cardboard. Taste of cardboard. Hardly the stuff of legends, though. I wonder if the first civilization didn't taste differently than we do.
Maybe the flavorizer broke.
Flavorizer. You've certainly got away with words, Rebecca. Things are getting worse outside.
What do you mean?
Every day for the past 2 weeks, the sun has been throwing off larger and larger flares. Older satellites are starting to malfunction. I hear rumblings of recalling the crew on the International Space Station. There's already work being done as well to shield power stations and transformers on the ground. Not that any of it matters. This goes far beyond some brownouts. We all saw what's actually coming.
Do you know how it works?
Look, I'm no physicist, but it's something to do with the Earth's geomagnetic field. The flares and mass ejections disturb it, which appears to trigger seismic events. I've tried reaching out to people who might know better, but they all insist it's bunk. And I don't blame them. It sounds ridiculous.
I wish it was.
Best we finish up with Connor.
Alright, well, that's all the conversation. Let's check out new emails, and then we will head back into the Animus. There was only 2 missions in sequence, was it around sequence 11 now? And 2 missions in sequence 12. I will not be doing sequence 12 if the game will let me. But once I complete sequence 11, I can be wrapping up the homestead missions, and we will see where we're at after then. I honestly don't want to finish this game because I honestly still haven't read these messages. I just kind of showed them on screen for just a brief minute. But just for people who care about lore and this kind of stuff. So I do want to take the time to read each of these messages before I beat the game. Minerva and Tenia. What the heck is Tenia? I don't know a single Isu named Tenia. Alright, well. Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
Home stretch, Desmond. I can feel it.
I can feel it.
The tides of war are turning. The Loyalists fall back beneath the advancing Patriot army, their hold on this land weakening by the day. But the Templars only seem to grow stronger. Though fewer in number, the threat they pose appears undiminished. Making matters worse, Washington chose to spare the life of Charles Lee. I am told he has taken refuge inside Fort George, and so my days are spent searching for a way to breach its walls. Of my father, there is no trace, and I am glad of it. If I can be rid of Lee, there may still be a chance for reconciliation. through it. Peace.
Connor, he's asking for you.
Hello, Connor. Come now. Your sadness won't sustain me any more than that fool woman's soups and potions. Tell me of your latest exploits.
Charles Lee has been exposed, and the Patriots finally rid of him. They march now to secure the remaining cities that this country might finally be free.
Then you have won. The land and your people are safe. Yet you seem troubled.
Washington spared Lee's life.
So long as he lives, all are in danger. The same is true for your father. When you first came to me, you understood what had to be done, swore you'd see it through. If not for the Brotherhood, for your people, and all those threatened by the Templars.
But with Lee gone, my father might...
Listen to me. You have not come this far to throw it all away over misplaced sentiment. Both men must die.
Achilles.
There is nothing more to discuss.
Connor, I came as soon as I could.
Tell me you bring good news.
The Comte de Grasse said yes. You need only join his fleet in Chesapeake Bay and they will serve as required. But what exactly is it you intend?
It's better that I show you.
Okay, Nicholas Biddle should be crossed out.
Charles Lee may have been dismissed, but it does not mean we are safe.
But the commander?
The commander underestimates the threat, and no more time can be wasted trying to convince him otherwise. I must do this on my own.
Do what exactly?
Kill Charles Lee. He hides within Fort George, which is itself surrounded by a militarized district. I cannot hope to infiltrate it directly, so I will go under instead.
Incroyable.
The tunnels leading to the fort have been filled in. While I secure the Admiral's ships, I need you to clear them for me.
And the ships?
When signaled, they will bombard the fort.
Breaching its walls and creating a distraction, I see.
In the chaos, I will slip inside, find Charles Lee, and silence him forever.
I actually need to go in and check. Of course we get a new email. I'll check that later. I killed Nicholas Biddle last stream, and I know he's dead, but did I actually put a cross on his thing? No, it didn't. That is interesting. Get a memento from them? Yeah, I did. It's just for some reason he doesn't have a cross on him. That's interesting. I thought he would. Okay, well, let's go ahead and have two new emails. Let's go ahead and we will see if we can get some new dialogue to potentially progress the we will first go to the frontier. and then we will go to the New York. We're also missing a fast travel point. I believe now that I completed sequence 10, this fast travel point will be unlocked. Not fast travel. Yeah, the fast travel point in the underground. I was right. I need to stop doubting myself. Unfortunately, it does not look like that Washington has come here yet. Because I do not see a W. Okay, well, let me go ahead. Oops. I think I see a new entry. That's still... that's the wrong one. I need... No, it's still not here. Alright, well, we will do that later. It looks like that we can't actually do anything to progress the club, so let's go ahead. Actually... I actually should check those messages now. The reason why I am checking it because I don't know if it will force me into missions like it did with Hickey's thing once I complete sequence 11. I would like to be able to do side activities after that, but I do want to make sure that if I don't miss any opportunities to get this. Those are the only one. Is a message from Rebecca Crane. I don't think I ever read this before. Nice. It's not really nice to read something like that, but it's kind of interesting to see Rebecca just has a kind of depth to her character, I guess. Or she's actually afraid that this might fail. She's just kind of has like a tough exterior that she shows, so it's just kind of interesting to actually see that she's actually afraid, even though she just kind of acts all tough in front of everyone else. I never really realized Rebecca had that much depth in her character. She's always seemed to be like the tough girl, I should say. So this mission is Battle of the Chesapeake. It's really easy if you have your ship fully upgraded. Something I will say, one of the optional objectives you need to complete for the 100% sync is to destroy 3 ships and 1 broadside thing. The other thing is to destroy 2 frigates by shooting their weak spots. I don't know why it was silent. That may be the only ones, I'm not sure.
Lafayette promised me a fleet beyond compare and a captain without peer. Instead, I find myself greeted by one old ship and a boy in costume.
I promise we are all you need, Admiral.
I doubt this very much, but beggars do not choose.
And the ships I require?
They are yours, provided we survive this.
What would you have me do?
Hold the bay while I engage the main fleet. Should any British ships dare approach, destroy them. They must be kept from Yorktown.
We literally did every single naval mission, so this should be easy in comparison. Although the frigates might give me some bronze, but luckily we have... Luckily, we have our ship fully upgraded.
Herod all handsaws! Hell is manifest upon the sea! How many do you reckon?
Too many.
If anyone can hold the line, 'tis us. I only hope the Admiral's quick to return. Enemy approaching! All right, boys! Make ready for war! Looks like they're coming to say hello. Ready yourselves! Aye, aye!
There we go. Oh. I, kind of had a jerk moment. I need to go save that other ship. Gotten to half health and he's fighting a bunch of schooners. Where is that guy going? Oh, I see him. I feel like he was further away. Funnily enough, in all the history classes that I've taken, you don't talk to a history class, you learn it. Of all the history classes I have taken, we have never covered the Battle of Chesapeake Bay. And I swear to God, in every single class, we just kind of gloss over the American Revolution. You think it'd be more important than just how we actually got our freedom, but people don't really care. Gonna try and get this one. We need to destroy 2 frigates by shooting their stores. This is a freebie. Oh my god! Why are you not shooting the weak point? I'm holding left trigger to use the swivel guns. I'm holding left trigger to shoot the swivel guns. Are you serious? Something is not right. Something is not right. I'm holding left trigger and you're not swiveling. I'm holding left trigger. Oh my god, this is... This game? Inconsistent.
Enough! We're down the ship. Take care.
That's so stupid. Why did my swivel gun just stop working? It should have let me fired. Let me do it now. I need you to GTFO, man. Trying to take out that schooner and you're in my way. Let's try this again, this time work. That's done. I wasn't even intending to ram into that guy. It was just a happy little accident. Okay, so let us put on the heat shot. Need to turn around. I don't know why I did that. It was way out of my range. Should probably be more careful, but I just want to get this done. Okay, I'm gonna try and ram him and hope that'll be enough to sink him. But he's too far ahead, I may not be able to catch up. Come on, sink. Oh my god, give me my cannon! Thank you. I could have died there because the game wasn't being helpful. No sea shanties. And she's dead.
Ship lost! Escort's all sunk. We're on our own now, sir.
Okay, I don't know what is coming up.
God, where are our blasted reinforcements?
They will come. We must hold the bay until they do.
Oh, this is madness. You're alone and we're without reinforcements.
Okay. I may just restart a checkpoint so I can refresh my health.
We're under attack! Man of war's firing! All our guns are down. We've no way to defend ourselves now. That beast is sure to sink us if we're not careful.
He's not really planning to board them, is he? Has he lost his mind? He's going to get us all killed.
The ship is yours, Mr. Faulkner.
For the final one, you need to counter kill 5 enemies. Run!
You mad bastard.
This is madness! This is Sparta! Just my mind goes to whenever I hear the word mad being used to describe someone. %.
They say you took down that man of war all alone. Perhaps Lafayette did not exaggerate when he spoke of your abilities. As promised, my ships are yours to command. What do you require?
5 of them must enter New York's harbor flying British flags.
Wait. I thought you might need some pirates killed or goods transported, and instead, you asked for us to, what, shell New York?
No. Of course not.
Ah.
Only part of it.
Explain yourself.
I mean to infiltrate Fort George, but it is too well guarded. Cannon fire will breach its walls and scatter its guards.
And a ship that flies the French flag could never get near it.
You understand, then?
Not at all. But a promise is a promise, even when made to a lunatic.
I will light a signal fire when it is time for you to attack.
I
Vous l'avez
know.
entendu. Récupérez leurs drapeaux qu'on puisse les accrocher. Allez, vite!
I noticed when I was editing my stream for when I was editing my stream, this will be 100%. When I was editing my stream to upload to YouTube, that they the admiral that I killed in the naval missions for Nicholas Biddle, it was a typo that did not say admiral, it said admiral. A-M-I-R-A-L.
Is everything in place?
Oui, Lafayette waits for you inside the tunnel beneath the city.
It did the same thing here. They misspelled admiral. I don't know if it's intended. Like, is that French? No, because the guy that I killed before was British. That's probably a typo.